going to be persuading you on why physician-assisted suicide should become legal. The purpose of this speech is to persuade you that physician-assisted suicide should become legal. The definition of physician-assisted suicide is it is a voluntary termination of one's own life by administration of a lethal substance with the direct or indirect assistance of a physician. Physician-assisted suicide is the practice of providing a competent patient with a prescription for medication for the patient to use with the primary intention of ending his or her own life. It can be viewed as unethical for various reasons, but it should be legal in more than just 5 states. I care about this topic because I believe that if someone is in unbearable pain, they should be in control of his or her own life. Okay. This needs to be legal in more than 5 states to help those who are severely sick and cannot be cured. The only states it's legal in right now are Oregon, Vermont, Washington, California, and Montana. The picture shows which states it is legal in, and which ones are under court ruling, and these are all the states that's illegal. In Oregon and Vermont, you have to be an MD or a DO, and you have to be willing. In Vermont, you can only write the prescription. In Washington, you have to be an MD or DO, and you can only write the prescription, and your participation is entirely voluntary. California is a little bit different. You have to submit 2 oral requests that have to be at least 15 days apart, and then you have to submit a written request to an attending physician. And then Montana is decided by court ruling. If this becomes legal, it would be in the doctor's best interest to have a law that states that they don't have to perform this if they do not wish to. So now that we've covered the laws, the satisfaction is people who are miserable can have peace with themselves, and they should have the choice. And it can be messy sometimes if the people are so miserable and it's not legal in their state that they take the matters into their own hands and commit the suicide by themselves. And because this can be viewed as unethical, it can cause a lot of disagreements within the family or even outside the family. If someone views it as unethical, they could see that the person wanting to kill themselves by a physician, that it looks bad, but it's not their choice. It's the person that's sick, so it's not going to affect the person who's not sick. In the article, Should Physician-Assisted Suicide Be Legalized Nationally, by Peter Diamond, he explains in greater depth the benefits of it becoming legal when he says, while the quality of palliative care is better than ever, a portion of terminally ill patients still face a dying process that involves severe pain that cannot be alleviated. Some of these patients prefer a hastened death to the alternative. Failing to honor this choice condemns patients to prolonged suffering against their will. Allowing for a physician aid in dying is compassionate and respects patient autonomy. Next is visualization. The advantages are that patients are no longer suffering, and it is their choice to do what they want to do with their life. It gives them the ability to be at peace with themselves. And although different drugs are available to suppress the pain, if their illness is chronic and their health is going to continue to decline, it's not going to help them feel any better. Another advantage to physician-assisted suicide is that their organs can be donated, and a lot of lives can be saved by organ donation. So although their life is suffering, they can still help someone feel better and get their health back up to where it needs to be, so this can add meaning to their death. So in conclusion, physician-assisted suicide should be made legal to all 50 states to terminally ill people, and it should also be a physician's choice as well, whether or not they want to participate. Terminally ill people can be at peace with themselves, and they will have time to say goodbye to their families, so they know when their death's going to come instead of an unplanned death. Patients are not suffering, and it's their choice, so if their health is continuing to decline, and if you were the one that was terminally ill, would you want it to be your choice or in the hands of someone else? Thank you.